Hey Virgo men, welcome back to my channel. Guys, if you are new here, welcome. And if you are returning, thank you so much for supporting the channel. So we're going to go ahead and do a general message. Let's see what the energy is like for you guys, okay? Now this is a general message, so it may not resonate with everyone. Just take what resonates for you, masculines, and leave the rest. Okay. Let's see if that works. All right, what do we have for my Virgo men? Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. What's the strongest energy here, Spirit? Show me. What do we have for the masculines? Cross watcher, if you are in here, feel free to flip the roles. And going forward, I heard something about smoke and mirrors. Okay. Bottom of the deck, you have open up your heart. It says it will help you attract more love. Now, your first card coming out is narcissist. It says someone is too full of themselves. But going forward, you have yes. It says luck is on your side. Show me more. What do we have for my Virgo men, Spirit? All right. What is narcissist? You have courtship. Oh no, are you in a relationship with a narcissist? You got thief at the bottom of the deck. Do you have a narcissist that wants to date you? Do you live in the same house with a narcissist? What's going on here? Going forward, we have occupation. Okay. So we have number 4, which could be significant. We also have the number 34 or 43, but it also boils down to a 7. Okay. So for some of you, this could have something to do with the workplace, with occupation out here. This could be a situation where maybe some of you have to stand your ground on something with that number 7, or it could say to me that something here may be protected. Show me more. What is narcissist and courtship? You have the ring in the reverse. In the upright, it would be, it talks about promise, commitment, partnership, deal, contract, or a cycle, but it's in the reverse. So is something here over? Again, this number 7, somebody standing their ground. Somebody fighting for what they believe in, or someone here maybe it is walking away from something that has become just too challenging. What is occupation and luck is on your side? You have the book. Now, the book talks about education, talks about knowledge, learning something, maybe getting clarity about a situation here, right? It also talks about information. It can talk about secrets and things like that. What is this for my masculines? I'm hearing something has come full circle. What is this for my masculine, Spirit? What is narcissist, courtship, and the ring in the reverse? What are we getting stuck on? The star, Aquarius energy. So you have the 2 of Wands. You have the Temperance in the reverse. Some of you may have run out of patience for something or someone. Sagittarius energy is a number 14, which could be significant, or 41, but it does boil down to a 5. So there is something changing here. Now the 5, right, I am seeing like the 5 of Wands, and the 5 of Wands can talk about that energy of too much arguments or conflict in a situation. Maybe you just don't see eye to eye with somebody anymore. Yeah, and then you have the 3 of Wands energy. So you see, I was just talking about the 5 of Wands, the 2 of Wands, and the 3 of Wands makes the 5 of Wands. You got the Fool at the bottom of the deck. King of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, and the Empress. Ten of Cups, Nine of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. Do you know the first thing I heard is someone said they're going to invest in someone else or invest in another situation. Six of Pentacles would tell me that it would be a situation that is more balanced, more fair. Give me one more here, though. The Strength card, yeah. Okay. Leo energy. Give me 3 cards for luck is on your side, occupation, and the book. What's the energy here today for the masculine spirit? So landing on the Three of Wands, we have the Ace of Swords. So someone here is seeing the bigger picture of a situation, right? Someone here is getting some sort of clarity or truth in something. The Ace of Swords is also an energy of victory and success. Show me more. You have the Queen of Cups, and I was hearing something, it may have something to do with a knife. Now, it may just be a metaphor, okay? Let me put that out there. Maybe someone is tired of being betrayed in a situation or tired of being lied to. There could also be something here about manipulation, but give me one more. Coming out sideways is a blockage usually for me. It's the Wheel of Fortune. And sometimes when I get this Wheel of Fortune, it can talk to me about somebody who realizes that maybe they've been going the wrong way, okay? When I say the wrong way, it could be maybe somebody just gets lost on the road, right? Maybe somebody gets annoyed. Maybe someone here suffers with like, what do you call it? Like road rage. But this is giving me also that energy where someone here may have realized that maybe they were going forward with someone who wasn't to be trusted here with the snake sign here, okay? And it's like Spirit saying, hey, now that you've realized, you can do a U-turn. But we'll see what clarifies it. Now, I also see here at the bottom of the deck, masculines, right? 4 of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Tower, the World card, 3 of Pentacles, and the Death card. Ooh, heavy Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck here, right? But you also have Sagittarius energy with the Knight of Wands, but it could also be an Aries or a Leo energy. I see somebody holding back sex from someone, and that makes all hell break loose. Now, you must have your reasons for wanting to hold back from this person. Maybe you're not attracted to them anymore. Maybe you're just not trying to lead this person on anymore, especially if you have other plans and ideas for yourself, right? Maybe you realize that it was just a sexual connection, wasn't really going anywhere. And now I actually want something where I can build with somebody and build a solid foundation. Queen of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, 6 of Cups, the Sun card, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands. This combination, Queen of Swords, Queen of Wands, came out in the weekly energy. Knight of Cups is about making a romantic proposal to someone else. So I don't know if some of you are walking away from a Queen of Pentacles energy, right? Again, the Queen of Pentacles could be like a matriarch energy or someone's wife or someone, you know, maybe a significant feminine energy in someone's life. And it could be someone walking away from them. And I don't know if it's because of them making some sort of offer to somebody in the past here, right? Maybe this was because someone was entertaining other options that they had. And for others of you, you may be wanting to go towards a feminine energy that is more stable, secure here, grounded. I noticed the rabbit on the cloth, so it could talk to me about someone who is very much abundant here. But let's clarify these cards. What is the Two of Wands? Someone could be looking at like holidays, maybe where you want to travel this summer and things like that. Someone could even be looking at where they want to relocate. Could be looking at jobs and things like that. But I feel like this is more like for pleasure. Some of you may definitely be into gardening or something like that. But the Two of Wands, why is it here? Queen of Cups. Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Cups out here as well. So someone definitely, because you see in this Queen of Cups, this woman has like a little teacup, right? Like she's reading tea leaves. So someone definitely could be a psychic or medium or something like that. A healer. What's the Queen of Cups? Six of Cups? Because this makes the Seven of Cups energy. Oh, that's too many coins. Six of coins, 10 of coins, 7 of coins, and the Judgment. Six of coins, 7 of coins. It's like there's an energy of building. Someone here definitely could have some like history with someone. Maybe someone's been with somebody for a long time. You could have children with this person. This could even be like a childhood sweetheart that maybe you've known since childhood. You could be dealing with like a soulmate energy. But I just want one card. Queen of Cups and the Six of Cups. The Nine of Swords. So this talks about anxiety, stress, and worry. So is it this Queen of Cups that's in an energy of the Temperance in reverse, where they're feeling unbalanced here, and they're not feeling stable or secure, or they don't have peace of mind? Why the Nine of Swords? King of Coins in the reverse. Why are you in the reverse? Are you being stubborn with this person? Or are you the one in the Nine of Swords? Coming outside, or is this the Knight of Cups? If you're not the one in the Nine of Swords here about maybe going towards someone who's very loving, caring, and nurturing, it could be someone you're watching online, or maybe somebody you're at a distance from, right? If it's not you in that Nine of Swords energy, then you have somewhat a feminine energy here who was worried about maybe you kind of closing off from them, right? Being very stubborn towards them here. This may be someone who feels like you're disloyal. But anyway, this could be someone who feels like you are ruled by material things here, masculines. But it could just be you're closed off from this person, right? And it could be because maybe someone is going towards someone else to make an offer with the Knight of Cups, or this person is worried about you being with somebody else. So what is the Temperance in the reverse? You have the Hierophant wanting to come out sideways. The Chariot, okay. What is the Hierophant? Give me a clear message, Spirit. Coming out sideways, almost wanting to come in the reverse. Ooh, the Seven of Swords is right behind it. For someone here, the blockage in this situation, especially if it's a marriage, it has something to do with the devil energy. So it talks about unhealthy patterns, and you have the Seven of Swords, so something being revealed, because the Seven of Swords is in the reverse. And this talks about somebody getting caught. It's also an energy of maybe somebody wanting to confess something here, or come clean about something. There's some sort of a connection here where someone's very codependent on the other person here. What are these two cards? Yeah, the Moon. Someone here is moving on because they're aware of something. Look at that. The Eight of Cups here, right? Which talks about letting something go that no longer emotionally fulfills you here. Or you're releasing what doesn't serve you. And look where it's on its way to, the Ace of Cups. Now, these two make the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups in itself talk about wish fulfillment. The Ace of Cups is new love, new romance. Feeling like you found the one. Or this could be an energy of somebody walking away, right? And saying, hey, listen, I'm going to spend some time on my own. I'm going to work on me. I'm going to focus on the things that I have to do here. But I see an ending here. Oh, so I keep those, right? Devil reversed, Seven of Swords reversed. So what's the Three of Wands? So no wonder someone here is packing up in this card. What is the Three of Wands? I just had a vision of someone as well packing up their stuff in prison because their release date is coming up. So someone could be getting released from prison real soon. But what is the Three of Wands? You have the Justice, just as I'm talking about prison. Okay, show me more. So the Justice this way up, again, it represents some sort of truth, right? It represents someone here who is going to realize that, you know what, they were in a toxic situation or a karmic situation. There was a lesson for them to learn. Show me more about this Justice. The Two of Swords. Now the Justice card has, the woman has a sword in her hand, and then you have these two swords together. They would make the Three of Swords. There is pain here. There is heartache. There is sadness. There's grief. There's some sort of loss. But I also feel like someone may have been at some sort of a crossroads for a while. What is the Justice and the Two of Swords? Page of Cups. Page of Cups talks about new love. It talks about maybe somebody listening to their, maybe someone here needs to listen to their inner child. Maybe someone here has some sort of childhood wounds. Page of Cups talks about daydreaming, romancing an idea. The Ace of Swords, truth, clarity. Something here could also have something to do with a child. It is a page. What's this Ace of Swords, Spirit? So like it says, right, someone here definitely may be dealing with a narcissist here. Or someone may be realizing that they were in a relationship with one. Or some sort of commitment with one. What is Ace of Swords? What do we have for my Virgo men? Seven of Coins. Eight of Coins. Okay, so it looks like someone is going to be, number one, very much focused on their work and things like that. Whatever it is that you're trying to build, right? Your projects, your career here. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles. So this talks about something being long term. This talks about a good investment. This talks about your fruits coming to fruition, right? So there is something here that you have mastered, that you've been very dedicated to. Eight of Coins talks about paying attention to detail here. Give me one more. Seven of Coins, Eight of Coins with the Ace of Swords. So there's victory in work. Victory in these ideas that you have if you follow through with them. Four of Swords. What is the Four of Swords? Because I see the Knight of Coins at the bottom of the deck. And those are kind of, to me, like two slow energies. The Knight of Cups and the Ace of Swords. What did that land on? The Two of Wands. I feel like someone has really been thinking about, if we're not talking about work, right, with the Knight of Cups energy, you could definitely talk about relationships and things like that. I feel like someone is having some sort of an epiphany here about maybe who they want to invest in or who they should work with here. Four of Swords, some of you are overworking yourself. I do see that. But I don't know if you're doing that to kind of, so you don't have to think about something else. It's like trying to occupy your mind. So if I stay busy, you know, I'm not going to worry about that too much, or this too much, or that person too much. Someone could also be thinking about what to say to someone, how to present them with something. What is the Queen of Cups? Coming out sideways is the Knight of Coins. Three of Wands. And the World card. Somebody watching someone online. Whoever this is that somebody's watching online, like I said, it could be a tarot reader or something like that, with this woman here reading the tea leaves like this here, right? But whoever's watching somebody online, whoever this is someone who's definitely connected to nature, okay? It could be someone who is very hardworking, someone who's very responsible. I feel like someone has been being patient, or they're not in a rush to do something because they want to make sure they're doing the right thing. But you got the Three of Wands here, which talks about manifesting your dreams. So even if there were some sort of delays here, I see something moving. This is someone accomplishing something, achieving something. Whatever someone here is doing for work, it's like where they belong. Show me more about that Knight of Coins. Yeah, something's moving to the next level. What is the Knight of Coins? You have the Five of Cups, the Page of Wands, the Fool, the Ten of Coins. Yeah, it's like someone sees the potential in something here, or something is good news, but it requires a leap of faith. There's also new beginnings, right? Someone here is very creative. But why the Five of Cups then? I don't know if I said the Five of Coins. Maybe something has to do with finances, or someone would have to leave something out in the cold. Why the Five of Cups? You got the Hermit. And the Five of Cups talks about grief, sadness, somebody crying over spilt milk. It talks about someone who is resisting change. Why the Five of Cups and the Hermit? Landed on the Nine of Swords, you have the Six of Wands. Someone's upset that someone's having some sort of victory and success. Coming out sideways is the Page of Coins. And the Nine of Coins, so that would still make the Ten of Coins energy. It doesn't really say to me why the Five of Cups is here. Why is another person sad? Because the Star in the reverse. Lacking inspiration. Someone here doesn't have much faith. They're bored in the situation that they're in. Bored in the marriage that they're in, but you stay. So that's your problem, right? What's the Wheel of Fortune? It's like Spirit saying, you're going the wrong way. And this person's like saying, oh, no, I'm not. Just move the fence. Let me pass. But you're going the wrong way. There's a road blockage here for you. No, it doesn't matter. Just move the fence. Like, huh? It's like... So, okay, so someone here knows better than Spirit. Good luck with that. What is the Wheel of Fortune? King of Wands. Okay, show me more. The Two of Cups. What's the King of Wands, Two of Cups? The Ace of Wands. And the Ace of Swords. Somebody's destiny is in something new. Ace of Wands is passion, is excitement, is chemistry, is fertility, is attraction, but it's action. Ace of Swords is victory, success, is clear thinking, is having an epiphany, is seeing the truth. King of Wands is a visionary. Is this about love, companionship? Someone who is going to feel the same as you. And again, it doesn't necessarily have to be love. This could be like-minded people, friends, partnerships around you. But you want to be around people that you're in sync with. Give me one more on that King of Wands. So you could have fire highly aspected in your chart here. Show me more about that King of Wands. Page of Coins. Coming out sideways, though, is the Four of Cups and the King of Swords. I don't know. It's either there's a King of Swords involved, okay? I don't know if someone here is feeling depressed or reluctant, or Four of Cups, missed opportunity. All right, masculines, what was behind that Chariot? Chariot, the Wheel of Fortune, Queen of Wands. And we have the King of Wands out here. Two people that are in sync. Yeah, but there's something else in the background here. Either with someone else, it's either it has ended already, or like I said, someone here may need to end something. Solar eclipse with the Ten of Swords, Three of Cups, and the Lovers. What do the masculines need to know about their finances, Spirit? What do they need to know about their finances? You have opportunity. It says new job, opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. It says changes coming just in time. And oh, you have endings. And it says the cycle is over. It's time for you to make a change. It says rebirth. It's time to say goodbye. And foresight at the bottom of the deck. Can you see the bigger picture? Are you paying attention? It says be far-sighted and alert. Show me more. What do we have for the masculines when it comes to finances? So it says gestures. It says you may be asked to help someone out, or you may need a hand. It says give deserved praise to others and you will receive recognition too. Show me more. So you have moving up. It says you are increasing your power. It says, and status. It says you may get a promotion or move to a better home or office. It says you climb the ladder of success. And you have answers sitting underneath foresight. It says you will resolve your current situation soon. Work-wise, you find unique ways to stand out. It says you find a new opening with new job security. And you've got opportunities at the bottom of the deck. It says doors are opening up for you. It says you have the chance to change jobs, start a business, or invest in a new venture. It says just do it. Because for some of you, it's going to bring you freedom here. So let us have a very quick look at what's happening in love for these masculines. Oh, I didn't even see this fallout. Answers. And the key came out in the weekly energy. So go watch that if you get a chance. But it says answers. It says you will resolve your current situation. Oh, I did read this, right? Yeah, I did read it. Okay. Energy and love for the masculines. What is the energy and love, Spirit? Oh, lots. So you have worth waiting for. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. You have reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. And look at this. It says you could be. I don't know. It says this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner that you seek. You do have flirt at the bottom of the deck. What is this energy? What is worth waiting for? So you have self-indulgence. It says focus on self-worth, time to heal, shadow work, and self-appreciation. And once you've done the work, you have date. It says meeting someone new. It says dating, get back out there. It says plan, set a date. And what is reconciliation? Interesting. The coffin turning over. It says endings bring new beginnings. It says growth, change, liberation, and transition. And you have healthy choices coming out. So it says making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. So this is good. This is making the right choices for you. And Spirit says you're going to be glad that you did. What is this? Could be the one. The dragonfly, it says be lighthearted. It says finding out, things coming to light. It says adapt, change, and heal. Energy and love for my masculines. Well, it's a lot of cards, Spirit. You got twin flames, though. It says yin, yang, zen, balance, union, duality, coupling, complement each other. The butterfly. Oh, but yeah, some of you may be ending something with someone that maybe you had some sort of a sexual connection with. Because the butterfly says relationship evolving to the next phase, healing the inner child and growth. But behind it, you have the Grim Reaper. The relationship is over. No second chances. Grow and transform your life. And seduction. Attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third-party interference. Some of you may have somebody who is trying to stop you from having this. So, Spirit, let's see if there is any kind of, anything they need to be aware of. Anything the masculines need to be aware of. Maybe you need to be aware of being stubborn, or anyone who is in this energy, selfish, right? Narcissist, someone is too full of themselves. In the upright, it would say my way. It says selfish, stubborn, arrogant, pride, and ego, but it is in the reverse. Coming in the reverse, in the upright, it would say phony, trickster, and illusions. So are you already aware of these things while they're coming out in the reverse? Bottom of the deck, we have secrets. What do they need to be aware of? Mirroring. Now, the mirroring energy usually to me is like that energy of what you put out is what you get back. So clarify my way in the reverse. It says, I miss you. Yeah, maybe, you know, be careful that... What is I miss you? Because I almost want to say be careful that you're not in that energy of being stubborn, right? But you want to reach out to someone or speak to someone, or it could be vice versa. What is I miss you? You have illumination, truth, discovery, and awakening. What is fairy tale in the reverse? Love spell. And then you have running. It landed on the Two of Wands. So be careful you're not under like some sort of manipulation here. Or some sort of spell work. Be careful of getting trapped with a love child. But what's mirroring? Sex addiction. Someone could be doing some sort of mirror magic. And then landing on love spell, it says not happy. So maybe something here isn't working. Yeah, romance, happily single, closing this cycle, and twin flames. Give me some advice for my masculines so I can end out this reading. Thank you, Spirit. So your first one out is Aurora. It says you are flying high right now, which may threaten others. It says, but don't descend, because others will soon be inspired by your example. You have Chantel. It says new romance is imminent. It says either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. It says be open to giving and receiving love. And then you have Mystique. It says keep charging ahead and don't take no for an answer. It says expect miraculous solutions to appear. Three cards from this deck for my masculines. What is the advice? I see a grown woman that sucks her thumb. I know you lying. So it was in the reverse, but let's see. In the upright, it says, seriously, it says, are you doing this right now? It says, does this serve your highest good? It says, I think not. Let's go. Did come out in the reverse. Some of you may be holding on to something that you shouldn't be. You have done. It says, move on. It says, next. It says, you will thank yourself later. And then coming out sideways, you have the king. Straighten your crown, masculine. So it says bestie. It says road trip. It says we are on the move. It says let's go. Even the horse in the Mystique card looks like it's charging somewhere. Keep charging ahead. King came out sideways. Someone here is not taking some sort of action. At bottom of the deck, you have a number 2, which can talk about choices. And it says, okay, what do you want right now? It says this. It says, is this it? It says, really? It says, be honest with yourself. So if you're not happy where you are, Spirit is asking you to be honest with yourselves and do something about it. But masculines, that is the energy that I've picked up here today. I do hope that something has resonated with you. If it has, I do ask that you hit the thumbs up for me, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. But if this is where we part, guys, stay safe, love and light.